Yo! Video games.
Press B, Simmons.
I did.
Well, you do too, Kenny. Kenny, yeah, you have to change.
Ah, it's fine. I like playing Ryu.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I can't use Kimberly because he's hit and mash so much.
stuck.
I have to go Ryu.
Fight him.
Are you Kim?
Yeah.
Fucking shit on.
Like I do better. I do better when it's just Ryu. He's just hitting jabs so much. I'm like, okay, I need to back up a little bit more.
Oh, okay. You're being honest, yeah, so there's going to be the World Court story mode, or storyline for the main character, or your custom character, and then there'll be an actual story for Street Fighter 6, which is, I'm more interested in that. And then, and then obviously each character will have their own endings as well, so that'll probably add to that, so we'll see how that turns out.
How did you call that at the end?
I guess.
You were in mid-hit.
I just got on the other recovery.
Someone said, fuck him up, Simmons, yeah!
Yeah.
Get him, Simmons!
Get him.
Good shit, Simmons. Yeah, hit him again. You know, I would like to go back and revisit the old Street Fighter 3 ones, the Second Impact and first gen or new generation, just to see like what was the defining.
You know what they have?
that
Fucking
genre.
fantastic backgrounds. I feel completely.
Wasn't there a level that actually like broke?
Yeah, the bridge, and it falls down.
Yeah, all that crazy shit.
I feel completely fucking alone in my personal wish for more stages in fighting games.
Okay.
Like,
Come back up.
There you go.
No
you got your
one.
game, buddy. Have a good one.
yeah, I'm going. Yeah. Like, no one seems to be with me on wishing there was way more stages in fighting games than we get.
I think if it doesn't,
right
doesn't take away from like the main roster or something like that, I'm with you on that. But if it takes away from the main roster,
Can't fucking move my camera. That is not you. That is another man.
Over here.
yeah, over here.
Up above, like by this ugly
I see
can.
you. I see you. Let's go. Right here. Right here.
Okay.
Sorry.
I
What's in front of you?
only want training stage to be in all games. Just make it training stage, all of them.
I'm with me. I feel so alone every time I bring this up. And like, everyone's just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
What was the argument again? I was fighting.
That I wish there were more stages. I wish there was.
Oh
more.
yeah. Well, stages are getting more and more like literally expensive.
Yeah.
Like not taxing on hardware, but actually like expensive to make, like a really detailed stage and shit like that, which is why they're becoming less and less in games. So I mean,
You know what? Street Fighter 5 did a really good thing where it's like, hey, if we make this stage, you have to pay for it. You know what I mean? And
those were just fucking like randomizer asset dumps.
I mean,
For like
some of them were
their
kinda cool.
the EVO stage or the championship
Yeah,
stage.
championship
They're just
stage and
Bullshit.
shit.
They're just like different variations of a fucking boxing ring.
Yeah, so it was good. They had the sumo one, the boxing one. They had the massive arena and shit. Yeah, I mean, I kind of dig them.
They're all
the
just
CPT stages.
they're all just the same shit. I'm saying like I want. I don't know.
The airplane one made people vomit. I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was cool.
Oh wow.
But the airplane actually, it's funny. They had like 2 stages where they actually had like banned them because it was like the
Fucking
beach.
with people.
Yeah, the beach was
You
bad.
couldn't see the birdies shit.
Yeah, you couldn't see Birdie's actual camp. Yeah, he threw on the floor, and the airplane, which made people vomit. It was the most hilarious thing.
I just love stages because to me they sort of like tell a story, bring atmosphere to a game world, whatever. Like the last game that ever felt like it properly had stages was KI, was Killer Instinct, and even in season 3 they had to
You mean per character?
Per character, yeah, per character. I love every character having their own.
I think characters having their own stage should be standard. That's what.
Yeah, but it hasn't been for like 25 fucking years.
Only Street Fighter's been doing that, and even in this game,
Street Fighter hasn't been doing it since fucking 2.
This game does not have stages per character. Ken does not have a stage.
did 5 have those stages? Or?
No.
Not per character, hell no.
Okuma had his own, but yeah, not every character had their own. Yeah, Abigail had his
Third
own.
Strike, they shared stages.
Oh.
They shared.
Yeah, I hated that. I actually hated that.
What the hell?
Yeah, the sharing the stages, like what the fuck?
Yeah, sit down again.
Because then you just lose the identity.
No, back out, Kenny. Don't play him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like some jury was fighting me.
MKX's stages are boring. They were kind of dope.
Look
Especially
what
with fatality.
look what he's doing. Kenny.
Whoa.
That crowd is just gonna jump right back on it. I'm trying to make a point here.
This guy's recording you on his phone.
Yeah, we get recorded.
It's up there.
Ken's stage would be a cardboard box behind a dumpster. You know he's not actually, poor, right? Like, he's just hiding. He's in hiding.
There we go. Oh shit, everyone's at... No. Kenny.
Wait till Simmons does something.
You have to go to an empty machine.
They follow you up here?
They're gonna follow you everywhere.
Doesn't matter. I don't think that area has, like, normal games. I think. I'm not. I could be mistaken.
You're thinking of somewhere else, dude.
Okay.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm thinking of, like, over there.
There you go. One in the middle.
Yep.
Thank you for all the hellos, for just, letting everyone just play the game that's in this room right now. Just because we haven't really played against each other very much. If not at all.
But yeah, like, I think Street Fighter 2 was pretty much the end, almost, of character-specific stages. Like, there would be games... Yeah, I think Alpha 2, everyone had a stage.
Maybe.
I think so.
Ken did. Yeah.
Well, if it's like what Max has said, then you have
How
to
is
ask
it safe
yourself.
after that? It's not safe.
Then you gotta ask yourself, do you want more characters or do you want more stages? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I would pick characters.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Anyone would, but here's the fucking thing, I think. People who make stages are environmental artists. It's a whole fucking different department should be. I mean, yeah, you have character models and shit like their background. People who would make these Andore and Final Fight characters and all this other shit. But it's like, at this point, it's like it should be a whole fucking separate wing of the development team that does stages. Like, people making the character models and designing the combat should have fucking nothing to do with the background. That should be a whole separate department.
But also from like a marketing standpoint and making money, they're not as marketable.
How's that safe, dude?
You see a entire trailer for a fucking stage.
You make a new character, you have a whole trailer, everyone's super happy about it coming back.
If your stage
making a trailer for a
is
stage.
really exciting, has a lot of fucking cool shit in it, has secrets, right? That's what you do. Like, you put like stage enders and like little hidden things on it. Like, find all the shit that like cause shit to happen. Like,
You know what all the hardcore players would say? It's distracting.
it's not for them. Fuck the hardcore players. They want to play on the fucking grid all day.
Yeah, they do.
Fuck them.
By the way, I love this, by the way. You literally see the PC version on a completely different stage.
Yeah.
I love it. That is so cool. I wish it would rotate. I wish it would just load different stages in between, but that would be probably nightmare on the PlayStation version.
Look at that. Why can't I punch that?
Can you do that, chat? Or does that work for spectator only?
You know what game had all stages for all the character settings? Smash Bros.
No,
No?
not anymore.
Technically not.
Not anymore.
Almost every character.
There's a
has
billion
stage.
stages. There's enough stages per character.
Yeah.
But they're not all character specific.
Yeah.
Huh.
They gave that up around Smash 4. Even Brawl, actually.
So there's just random stages that don't belong to any character?
Well, I mean, they're all from a franchise somewhere, and some
Yeah, that's what
there
I'm
are
saying.
stages for characters that aren't in character franchises that aren't in the game,
Jesus Christ, even after that.
But yeah, no, like not everyone has a character specific stage in Smash anymore.
They fucked that up with Melee?
Melee.
I mean, there kind of was a stage. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the Fire
there's no Fire Emblem
Fire
stage.
Emblem stage had got nothing. Yeah.
There's 2 Fire Emblem characters.
Yup.
Yeah, there you go.
It was true on N64.
Rob doesn't have a stage.
Fuck Rob.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that robot bitch.
You know, bitch ass robot.
Oh, shit. Yes, Simmons, we get it.
What?
You like jab.
Oh, it works.
Well, it works for me because I suck. Shouldn't work.
I have to remind Kenny that it is good.
Yeah, I know.
It is
but
good.
it shouldn't, like...
And if he does it against me, he'll do it all the time.
It's me.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Yeah, it's true. Captain,
But
like Ness
have you
and
fought
Captain
Simmons?
Falcon don't have stages, but they are
Oh,
hidden
you
haven't
characters.
fought?
So
But I fought him before, yeah.
No, you haven't fought Simmons. You fought Max.
Well, I'm saying they. I had fought Simmons before. Fire Emblem has like 4 or 5 stages by now.
it does now.
Yeah, they filled that shit up with a bunch of them mofos.
But I mean, it's not like there's not a specific stage for every Fire Emblem character. Like there's a generic Fire Emblem stage that's like not based on any specific Fire Emblem game.
Well, that's perfect for every Fire Emblem character because they're all generic. Got it!
Wow.
Let's go! Drum roll, baby! Get fucked, Fire Emblem.
You play a Fire Emblem character.
Yeah. She doesn't count though.
I saw a clip from the new game that's coming out next month, and
The red blue hair people.
yeah, the VTuber Fire Emblem. And I just gotta ask: is the character models obviously look detailed and VTuberish and all that other bullshit? But like,
Master, you're my homie. You're my friend.
is there a reason why nobody but Monolith can do good-looking environments on the Switch? Like,
It's expertise, man.
I guess.
It's like they've had how many fucking games of doing. Dude, that's literally their entire pedigree.
Yeah.
It started on the Wii.
yeah.
Like, that literally is all they're really good at, is like, we're gonna make huge, beautiful open worlds on the shittiest fucking hardware. We're just gonna do it, and we're gonna keep doing it, and we're gonna keep doing it.
We're gonna get blood from this stone.
Yeah. We're gonna keep pulling, we're gonna somehow pull blood from this stone. Imagine when they're actually given good hardware.
They've actually complained about it to Harada. There's an interview you can find with Harada, like a recent interview with Harada and the head of Monolith, where they were like reminiscing in an interview, and
You beat him up.
he actually complained about
Beat him
like,
up.
Beat him up.
like yeah, I wish we could work on better hardware.
Sure.
You just block.
What?
He's doing it over and over again, so you just block. And then you wait for your opening. The thing is that when Max was doing it,
But Max knows the crazy stuff.
Yeah, he was like. doing
Yeah,
it.
Rise is pretty. Yeah, I'll give Rise that. The only thing that sucks about Rise is that
No, that's why
the lighting is like, woof.
Yeah, it's flat.
Yeah, it's
Even the PC version's got flat ass
Yeah.
lighting. Got flat ass.
because I finally jumped. I did jump on the PC version, but yeah, it's. Ugh. Yeah. It's coming to PS Xbox.
Yeah, that's cool. It doesn't do much for me. It is cool.
Yeah,
though.
well, yeah, especially because we've literally gone through it. Twice.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to have to do all the
all over
level.
again.
Even though the game is fun, but if I have other things to play, I just play other things.
Yeah, exactly.
It is cool, and it's just
It's
more
good.
I'm opening up the fact that probably the next game is going to be on everything in crossplay. You know.
Speaking about Max, overall opinion, and yours too, Simmons. Overall opinion on Forspoken.
It's fine. Like it's like the most 7-ish, 8-ish out of 10 kind of game. It's kind of fun. It's got some crazy stuff. Its combat takes a little while to get used to, but when it clicks, and I'm like, this is okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not absolutely amazing, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it when it comes out just to see how it goes. But it's like the most it's fine kind of game. What it really is to me is Final Fantasy 15's combat done better.
Okay.
That's really like if you want to see what they were going for in FF15, this is pretty much it.
Well, you like this.
And I do. I have things I like about that game, right? And there's some goofy combat stuff I do enjoy. But it's not great. And anybody that's played FF15 will tell you that the combat is kind of shitty.
Damn.
And it is super
Shit about
sluggish.
15, chat.
and it is super like sluggish, and it autopilots most of the time. And
Yeah.
Forspoken's very similar.
15 is not this, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's good. I think it's a good game. It's
Forspoken seems fine. Like, it seems like it might actually review pretty highly. It might actually be like an 8 to 9 out of 10 kind of game
It's a
for the
beautiful
majority.
game. Like, holy fuck.
It's pretty.
I think it is pretty. I think I give it 7 and 8s.
I think, yeah, like, I actually think it'll be an 8 to 9 kind of game.
Yeah?
No kidding.
Maybe.
I just have a funny feeling it's going to be one of those games that just doesn't resonate with people very much, but for some reason, like, it hits all the critical notes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're
How long were they working on that game, dude?
long time.
Really?
Long
Long time.
Huh. When did Final Fantasy 15 come out?
6 years ago.
Jesus.
6 years ago.
2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's my ass.
Cool super.
Love you, Sam.
Fuck.
Love you. He said, what about the combat dialogue?
You can turn it
Yeah,
off.
we turned that off. I turned that off.
You turn it off.
Turn it off. How about how you can? I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Like, oh, all right, let's
Like I was like,
enjoy
no,
the
no.
game.
First I was like, okay, hold on, let me just enjoy, let me
Like
just
I played it on hard, and it made enemies like survive a bit more, which I kind of got used to. But nothing ever really set up for crazy challenge, even in hard. It was
the
just like
Croco Gator at the end.
the croc is hard, and you actually have to figure out like a strategy because you can't see him like attacking you.
Yeah.
Because he just like bites and you're dead. You're like, holy shit, there's no reaction to that. Okay.
And there's no hit stop.
There's no hit stop. Yeah, there's obvious. There's obvious. It's made by people that want to make an action game but have not made many.
Yeah.
My solution for the croc was just like ranged.
Yeah.
Just throw the spear, blow
Yeah,
it up,
yeah.
nuke him, do all this stuff, stay at range,
Ring of fire.
whack him a couple of times, get the OTG, like, and I just did that for like 10 minutes, and he died. But it was fun coming up with that strategy. I didn't hate it. It was kind of repetitive by the end of it because it had so much fucking life.
Yeah.
That was the problem, is that like the combat system was just it like I had to switch over to this thing
Yes.
to actually get the move, and
It sucks.
And I was like, this is
So yeah, using the wheel is trash.
yeah, it was awful.
Here's what you can do.
And then you could use the analog stick to switch it and stuff.
No,
like
it
that.
sucks.
Yeah.
So left and right on the D-pad, you get like red magic and purple magic, right?
Right.
And that's like cool. You get different things. There's an accessibility setting to change when you use your magic to immediately switch to the next one that's available. So you don't have to go to the menu. You pop one magic, and then what goes on that shortcut? Another magic that's available.
Huh.
So you never use the menus anymore, or very, very infrequently.
Okay.
It was way better. It was like auto swap spells when they're available.
So you said it was in the setting?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's an easy change, and it makes the game way better.
Then there's the easy change for D-pad as well, where you can just tap left or right on the D-pad to switch spells
Yes.
instead of the
And
wheel.
that you have to go to settings as well.
Yes. There's a lot of things that
There's a
make
lot
the
of
game way
accessibility.
better in accessibility.
Yeah.
It's the game's fine. It isn't like hilariously bad where it's like just so awful
Well, I mean,
it's hilarious.
Square Enix don't make no shitty games. Come on, man. Simmons?
I played Crisis Core Reunion, and I'm...
Simmons,
leave them alone.
you couldn't get past the dialogue.
No,
Which
yeah.
was almost identical to 2000 like PS2 era shit, right? But what you need to do, Simmons, is you need to go fire up an emulation of the PSP version to have perspective. You need to know.
The combat's fine.
You need to know how improved it is.
The dialogue?
No, the combat. You need to know what the gameplay came from to really appreciate how much work went into the new one. It's an astronomical effort that it's like, holy shit, it's a whole new fucking game.
But why is the dialogue so fucking bad?
I was already prepared for that because it was bad in the old game, okay?
Can you turn it off in that one?
No. He said all the
You
characters
can't even
shut up.
skip cutscenes.
Damn, they're fucked.
Oh my god. Here's the thing. Remake did such a phenomenal
I know,
job
but it's very
at
jarring because of it.
localization. Phenomenal.
What?
The disdain of bugging.
That when we get to these and
Oh,
these
Jesus Christ.
and these weird like awkward like pauses in sentences.
PS2 pauses.
Yeah, PS2 sentence pause and structure, like just the dumbest absolute shit ever. Like everything they add to the lore is somehow worse. Oh my god, I don't know, man.
The stuff that does make it better is past halfway. That's when the story actually gets good. There's a couple of sweet moments that I've already run into that I kind of forgot about. I'm like, this was good. And then it's sort of ruined by whatever they say next.
Anytime Genesis opens his mouth,
It's awful. It's just, it hurts.
oh man, I don't know, man. Like I'm fine with the combat. I think it's good. It's whatever. Like he's a little too committed to his swings. Like he's got rolls and blocks and shit.
But you can actually animation cancel in the game. You can actually cancel swings into specials. You can actually cancel swings
specials
into blocking. Yeah, into like Assault Twister and shit. You can cancel. You can go any part of a combo. Assault Twister.
Okay, but he can't roll and block out of a swing. He has to get to the end of that swing before he can roll out of it.
You might be able to dodge out of certain things.
Like it has to be like at the front or be ending of a swing.
Maybe.
It's not butter ass smooth.
There's a gimmick in the game where you can actually cancel all swings with block. every single swing can be canceled with block, and it actually sets up for way better chains. You can do it that way, like attack chains. However, compared to the old game,
Yeah.
you should experience the combat of the old game. Bro, you can't even move the camera.
What?
I don't know how I got away with that.
I wish I knew.
I'm getting away with murder here.
I wish.
Yeah,
Dragon Punch.
Yeah, you let him jump.
EX too.
Yeah, magic is OP. Oh yeah, I was finding that out. Like magic and
Magic was really good in the old game too.
yeah.
But yeah, at least attacking, there's a reason for attacking now. Like the
Yeah.
game gives you reasons to actually attack.
Like the combat is actually the best part of the game, but like the level design, the fucking dialogue, the endless dialogue, like, and so far like nothing interesting's been happening.
No, nothing interesting happens at the beginning. Aside of like maybe a couple of small things.
Yeah, a couple of like things that are we're gonna link to like stuff later on or whatever, but oh my Jesus Christ, like I don't think anything good came out of the compilation of Final Fantasy.
Crisis Core is
And that's why here's the best.
it is the best one.
And it's a whole new dub. It's a whole new dub cast, new everything, right? So like it's not like, oh, it's just the old dub just kind of like slapped on top of
They
it.
really had all the lines be mostly the same.
Right, and people are like, it's the same script.
Yeah.
And it's the same pacing, because it has the same animation.
Yeah.
Like, the models are updated, but the rigging is the same. So that's why everything is timed the way it is, or whatever. And I didn't realize it was going to be that. I thought they were going, like, full tilt with the remake with a new cast.
Well, that was the dream, was that they were going to do that. And then you watch, like, here's a cutscene, and it's like the exact same. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, I don't know. Like, I'm, like, just spoiled on remake.
Yes, the problem is that if you're coming from Remake expecting that.
That should be a punish. That move is fucking, like, hella slow. Sometimes it punishes, sometimes it does not.
Yeah, which one is it?
When he does the slide is like crazy. Like
Yeah, it's very punishable.
But it just,
What are you punishing with it?
I've tried jabs, I've tried mediums, and sometimes the jabs won't punish, or sometimes
Yeah, I'm punishing with like mid.
yeah. Middle.
If he's close enough, you just grab him.
I don't even like the new Zack.
grab.
It's
I
funny
was
because,
probably
like,
bad.
Old Zack's better.
Sometimes the
he's
jabs
the
are
one
not
in
even
the
punishing.
remake. That is the Zack from the remake,
It is.
apparently.
Yeah, right there.
And he just, someone put it best. He sounds like Ben Schwartz, like the movie Sonic. He sounds kind of like a Ben Schwartz knockoff or sound alike.
Woof.
And I was like, yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah.
There's so many weird moments where like he's on the phone with Sephiroth and he's like, I need you to come here. He's like, no, and like he snaps at him really loud, and then he's like, to report that we failed. We're gonna fail?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah! Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Can't throw?
Never.
I'm not.
Yeah. Me? Gongaga! I want to get. How far is Cloud into the game?
If you got to that fail part right after, like literally right after.
I got to Bruno. I have to find Bruno.
Yeah, it comes after that.
Oh my god. I was losing it with Bruno.
There's a thing that they do later on, which I don't want to spoil for you, when the time jump happens, that is like so much extra effort and they did not need to. And very clearly is like, oh, this is a testing ground for gameplay later on. I get it. Oh, wow. Like, it was like, I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, they put so much fucking effort into this game, it's insane. And to the point where I really like it now. Like, I obviously, I know what comes later, so I know it was going to get good. I know that it's going to get interesting at one point because, yes, the first half sucked. But at least the second half does set up for some, like, kind of interesting shit. It genuinely gets way better when Nibelheim kicks in.
Oh,
Nibelheim?
Nibelheim.
Niflheim.
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim is like not the Area 51, where the saucer landing thing happened in Texas or some shit. You know, the old school.
I thought you guys were talking about God of War. You said Niflheim. Nibelheim.
It's like the iconic place where all this shit went down.
You mean Roswell, New Mexico?
Roswell, yes. Yeah, Nibelheim is the Roswell of fucking Final Fantasy VII.
Everything, yeah. Is Wyvern Dirge? It's not. I know that's not saying much, but oh my god, Dirge is.
Oh, he's in the air.
Dirge.
I think another problem I kind of have is like I don't. They're not. I haven't been with them enough or whatever, but like Angeal is whatever. Angeal Genesis. They're not. Seven's cast is so great. God damn it, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, and you get these supporting characters that are just bad.
yeah.
Angeal's just
What? I should have punished that.
he's super flat.
Oh, grab, I
Yeah.
guess.
Purge the Dirge.
He does the slide, just grab. Don't even
Yeah,
bother.
grab. I try doing like a nice punish because I do the slide and it's it's curtains for me online.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's
literally like
we
full
did a mission
combo,
with
like
Sang
me, I
and
tried to
or
punish.
not in the party, but like around and
Yeah.
and there's like we briefly see Sereno and Rude and
I see the slide
Cisne
coming
or
a mile
whatever
away.
the fuck.
Like right there. So I'm just gonna grab.
Yep. And then you have Oki after that.
Vincent does look cool though. He looks really cool in Dirge. The game and the story are fucking awful.
Dirge.
It's horrible, dude.
But it's like you have this really cool aesthetically looking character and a shitty story. What do you do?
Doesn't
What
matter.
do you do?
Don't play it.
Just don't play.
Ignore
The
it.
character looks cool.
Wow.
When's Dirge remake? Oh my god, why would you even bother?
Square even said no. Square said we have no plans to revisit Dirge of Cerberus. You know why? Because it sits outside of the story that they're setting up now.
Yeah.
It takes place later. It takes place like after Advent Children.
Yeah.
Right?
Like 2 years after.
So that Crisis Core is still super relevant to what they're doing in Remake. Super relevant. They need you to know what happens to Zack to have his story have
Right
impact
there.
later on.
yeah.
But Dirge is outside of all that
It's a
shit.
distance thing.
Dirge is literally like
So
it
punishable,
happens
man.
after
Yeah.
all that stuff that
Even
isn't
that.
important anymore.
No, it's a distance thing.
I know it's a distance thing, but
So
even
if he does the slide when he does specific distance, you can't punish it. You can't.
Has anything been different
that's
story-wise that you've seen yet, or no?
Very little. Like some dialogue is
Oh,
different.
then.
Like some dialogue is minor differences.
overhead.
That's like the name. Dirge.
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 Boink.
See that? That was a distance
Boink.
thing. He was close when he did that. That's why. There you go.
And
Oh. He was just crouching, and that's how he did. Yeah.
Yeah, if he does it close enough, you can punish when he's that far. You just can't. But also, when he's that far, he can't be plus either. So he
Yeah, Fusion Materia is fun. I mean, and it is good in the old game too. The problem is that playing the game part of it is so bad that I don't even want to deal with it.
Not worth it.
Yeah, do the EX kick.
So
Crisis
Not
Core,
the EX
in
kick.
Crisis Core, Materia Fusion is actually super fun.
yeah.
And they make it. I went back and I looked at some videos of the old one, just realized what they did, and they just took out a lot of like the cumbersome shit of making the materia. They took out a lot of the cumbersome shit of like just figuring out which one you're gonna get, and they just made it. They just added accessibility to it. They're just like, okay, well, for some reason this was separated here. Let's not do that anymore. For some reason you couldn't see your results immediately. Let's just let people see them immediately. It's just so much easier to manage now. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Nuggets, bro. Come
Max.
on.
Is Burnout a comeback mechanic for the other character?
No, because you're in control of it, dude. You burned yourself out. You blew too much of your shit. You didn't manage it well. It's not a comeback mechanic. It's no,
No.
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 You're in complete control of it. How often?
Well, no, it's
How often am I burning out? Not that often. Like less than 5 times total.
Alright. So this is my complaint, and Cal will back me up on this. We're saying that when we see high-level players, they're only going to be doing bread and butters. They're only going to be doing bread and butters because they know they don't want to fucking do.
Well, right, but until when? Until you're in a kill state where you can blast all of your shit out and kill somebody.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. Which takes a whole level of skill of like managing the meter and knowing how much damage it's going to do.
Well, I think what's
So is it more about fighting or is it more about meter management?
Well, there's fucking a lot of shit going on in this game. I mean, fighting games are about meter management, but now it's front and center. Now it's not just like, oh, I just have EXs or I have supers, that's it. No, now it's like a huge part of the game. It's your offense and it's your defense.
Are we gonna say something?
Well, I kind of see what you're saying because I was feeling the same way where I'm like, I wonder if within 6 months of this game, like high level play, no longer becomes or starts looking really samey because basically what I'm saying, you're not going to see any like the really cool shit of what this game has to offer.
Try to close it out.
Right, because everyone's going to know not to get in the situation to which they can get blown
out like early.
Right, so like it like in like a much more minor kind of way, it becomes like the supers in Soul Calibur 4. You never see them because no one's ever going to get in that fucking situation. That's like that's like an extreme example.
Yeah.
But like I mean like the really crazy stuff that uses all the meter on top and below.
You're not going to see it. You're not going to see it
because everyone's going to know not just don't be there.
Because
don't
you just lose all your
Don't
stuff.
get in that situation.
And then you're fucked regardless. And that's like that makes. I don't know if that makes for bad gameplay, but it makes for bad viewing. Because people are going to see bread and butter left and right. And somebody says, doesn't
then you have your meterless bread and butters, your counter hit bread and butters. You have your your bread and butters that involve supers. You have your bread and butters that also involve green shit. Then you have your maximum combos. You have your maximum green combos. Then you have your maximum green combos and your maximum super combos. So there's a lot of fucking variance there.
Right, but I mean, it's all about just not getting yourself in the situation to get blown up.
Sure.
But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. It's not something I think you can.
Dude, to be honest, sometimes that crazy damage is worth the burnout.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just take it.
That's when you close it out. That's when you close out the round. It's like, okay, I think I can kill with this. I'm going to use everything. That's what I'm going to see a lot. That's the only time you'll probably see a crazy, really big combo that's using his level 3 and all of his green shit. Or like, yeah, I can understand that. But when it comes to the like the general gameplay of the game before somebody loses, is that like their last 20%?
Well,
yeah, you're gonna see.
I mean, like we're already seeing stuff that doesn't use a lot of green shit. Like for example, it uses the stuff you're doing after you use 2 green shits or a cancel, and then you're using a lot. You can do stuff with characters where it's like a juggle state, and then you only use 1 bar to do rush in and get an extra juggle hit. And it does a fuckload of damage. Like there's a lot going on there. Or some stuff that is like a 2 bar, then it uses a 1 bar.
Yeah, what the fuck is using like 2 to 3 bars? What like there's, oh my god.